Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have Bang, the dice game, the Walking Dead edition. For ages 13 plus, 3 to 8 players. Bang, the dice game, the Walking Dead. In the post-apocalyptic world of The Walking Dead, characters face off against one another in the standalone version of Bang, the dice game. Players must sort through the chaos to form alliances, but can they really trust the people next to them? And be prepared, with each roll of the dice, walkers are getting closer to overrunning the survivors. Betrayal, deception, and walkers abound in this fast-paced game. Are you prepared to do whatever it takes to ensure survival and victory for your team? All the excitement of the original card game Bang, The Walking Dead Survivor Showdown, now with dice. There's just some of the things that you get in the contents right there. This is brought to you by USopoly. Go to usopoly.com for more information. You can go to thewalkingdead.com as well. And of course, www.skybound.com as well. This game was released in 2015. Again, ages 13, 3 to 8 players to play. It is not a solo game. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. And of course, right off the bat, we've got our handy dandy rulebook. Bang, the dice game. The Walking Dead is a shoot 'em up dice game between rival factions. The saviors are trying to kill the leader of the survivors. The other survivors are incognito and help the leader, but watch out. There are also loners pursuing their own goal. In Bang, the dice game, The Walking Dead, each player takes on one of these roles while playing as one of your favorite characters from The Walking Dead. So we got the contents, we got the object of the game, preparation. The characters, we have Rick, Tyrese, Abraham, Carl, Andrea, Negan, Jesus, Rosita, Ezekiel, Father Gabriel, Maggie, Eugene, Glenn, the Governor, Michonne, and Dwight. The game is played in turns in clockwise order. On your turn, you will roll all 5 dice. You may then choose to keep the dice or re-roll some or all of them up to 2 times. If you roll a third time, you may also re-roll any dice you didn't choose to re-roll on your second roll. You must accept the third roll. When you are satisfied with your dice roll or you're out of re-rolls, resolve the dice results. Your turn is over and play passes to the player on your left. The dice. There are 6 different symbols: the walker, the infection, the range, and first aid, grenade. Examples: health and walkers. At a health, a player is eliminated. End of the game. The leader of the survivors is eliminated. All the saviors and loners are eliminated. Special rules for 3 players. And of course, all the information about the good people who brought you this game. So there you go. There's your rule book. You have 1 sheet of tokens. Pops out cleanly. And goes back in just as easily. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blood tokens. And you got zombies. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. Nothing on the back. So that's your first sheet of tokens. So that looks like it's wounds. So looks like that's 3 wounds. Okay, it looks like 3 wounds. And then you got your 1 wound. 1 wound. Again, pops out cleanly. And goes back in just as cleanly. You also have dice. And you have 5 of them. You have a zombie head, biohazard, Distance you can see, grenade, medikit, distance 1, 2. That's it. And you get 5 of these. You get to roll those dice. These are bigger than normal size dice. These are kind of oversized dice. So you roll those up there. Ooh, I can see up to 4-way. I can use a grenade or that. So there you go. There's your dice that you get there. Remember, you get to re-roll up to 3 times. And you have your deck of cards. You have this deck here, which is a dice game, which is the fence. You've got the flags. You got the fingerprints. Okay, so let's take a look at each of these decks. You got the fingerprint. Let's start with them. You've got your character cards. You got Eugene, who's got 7 wounds. For each hand grenade, you may discard 1 zombie from any player. Jesus or Jesus. It's got 7 wounds. You never lose more than 1 wound when overrun. Glenn has 8 wounds. Each time you lose a blood token, you discard 1 of your zombies. So every time you take a wound, you lose a zombie. Father Gabriel has 8 wounds. At the beginning of your turn, any player of your choice gains 1 blood token. Ezekiel has 8 wounds. You may make 1 extra reroll, so you can roll 4 times instead of 3. The Governor has 7 wounds. When a player makes you lose more than 1 wound, he takes a zombie. Tyrese has 8 wounds. Once per turn, you can use a med kit to double a 1 or 2. So 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 4, so distance-wise. Negan has 9 wounds. If you have 4 wounds or less, you gain 2 wounds if you use health for yourself. Rick has 8 wounds. You may take a zombie instead of losing a wound, except to infection or when overrun. Andrea has 9 wounds. You may use 1 or 2 distance for players sitting 1 place further. Abraham has 8 wounds. You may re-roll a biohazard symbol. Dwight has 9 wounds. Each time a player is eliminated, add 2 wounds. Michonne, you can use a 1 as a 2 and vice versa. Carl has 8 wounds. You only need 2 grenades to use a grenade. Maggie has 8 wounds. If you didn't roll any 1s or 2s for distance, add 2 wounds. Rosita, 9 wounds. You never lose a wound from a grenade. That's pretty good. So she's pretty hardened as a fighter. All right, so that's your first deck there. You got your, back this up just a little bit, dice over a little bit, and there's your first deck right there. You also have this deck here, the dice game, The Walking Dead, which has the fence on it. Resolve dice in order. Immediately take 1 zombie. If you take the last zombie, all players are overrun. May be rolled. No re-roll. If you roll 3 or more, your turn ends and you lose 1 health. Resolve other dice normal. Player to your left or right loses 1 health. Player 2 places to your left or right loses 1 health. You or another player gains 1 health. If you roll 3 or more, all other players lose 1 health and you discard all of your zombies. So everybody gets a copy of this card. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can play up to 8 players in this game. There you go. Leader of the Survivors. Kill all the saviors and the loners. Add 2 wounds. Protect the leader. Kill all saviors and the loners. Protect the leader. Kill all the saviors and all the loners. That's your mission. Kill the leader of the survivor. Kill the leader of the survivor. Kill the leader of the survivor. Hilltop, you are a loner. Be the last one in play. Kingdom, you are a loner. Be the last one in play. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can have up to 8 players. Each person gets their mission card, and that's the mission card there. Okay. So that is everything which is included in this unboxing for Bang, the dice game. And it's the Walking Dead edition. Thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. We love to read what you have to say. And of course, you could always hit that subscribe button. This way, you're kept up to date as to any time we release new material. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.